Hello, my name is Willie Lindsay. Today I will present a discussion on the use of gray literature. The agenda is as presented. We'll discuss the definition of gray literature, types, formats, providers, utility value and drawbacks, research value of gray literature utilization, ending with a brief conclusion and an opportunity for questions. So gray literature defined. In defining gray literature, it's tempting to condense the definition into a single phrase. That phrase being is everything not published by commercial providers. However, the last formal definition revision was a result of the 12th International Conference on Gray Literature held in Prague in 2010. Mehdi Ojala records the definition citing the 12th International Conference as shown. The previous definition was that which is produced on all levels of government, academics, business and industry, in print and in electronic formats, but which is not controlled by commercial publishers. That said, the consensus between the first definition, or the old definition, and this now new definition is the text that remains, but not controlled by commercial publishers, which is the salient and key takeaway of the definition. Types, formats, and providers. Some types of gray literature include scholarly, government and industry, and community-based. And they can be characterized in the formats such as scholarly types are formatted via theses and dissertations, conference proceedings, and research reports. Government and industry types are formatted in a medium such as government websites, technical reports, and white papers. And community-based gray literature is codified by newsletters, emails, blogs, and other social networking sites. Furthermore, there are many providers of gray literature, and they include industry, think tanks, government, scholarly organizations, academia, and of course, students. Utility value and drawbacks. The utility of gray literature is that it provides answers to questions not generally found in books, magazines, newspapers, academic journals, or other mainstream publishing channels. Furthermore, gray literature supplements the researcher's information. The value of gray literature is that it can be more current than journal information due to the time it takes to get published in scholarly journals, especially the peer review process. In addition, gray literature may encompass a wide perspective and outlook on a subject. Commercial literature tends to gravitate away from neutral and negative writing. While using gray literature ensures a review is not susceptible to publication bias, there are some challenges or drawbacks. According to an Evidence Partners 2019 article, as gray literature is often self-published, it is not put through as rigorous of an editing process as traditional literature. Therefore, gray literature may contain more inaccuracies, biases, or incomplete information. Finally, in terms of drawbacks, gray literature is harder to find because it may not be indexed in accordance with traditional databases. The research value of gray literature. Using gray literature ensures your review is not susceptible to publication bias or selective outcome reporting. Studies showing benefit, for example, the benefit being profit motives, are more likely to be published over studies showing no benefit or harm. Therefore, systematic reviews not searching for this kind of information may present a biased estimate of effect. In terms of context, gray literature is a research value-added body of work that provides unique content that gets published. The non-commercial gray literature may provide data not found within commercially published literature, provide an important opportunity for disseminating studies with null or negative results that may not then be circulated. Overall value will increase going forward. According to Nova Southeastern University, in the future, with the attention given to instant communication and open trading around the world, barriers to sharing gray literature will be diminished, thus increasing the importance of gray literature. Utilization of gray literature. Collaborations is a utility that aid discussions and exchanges of ideas across various disciplines. For example, there's gray literature dedicated to topic areas such as healthcare, construction, business, and so on. As previously discussed, gray literature also reduces publication bias, which allows a timely, comprehensive, and balanced view of a topic based on the available evidence. Researchers must apply critical thinking skills in mining gray literature. While there are databases and search engine optimization strategies to address the technical aspects of gray literature research, the researcher's methodology for inputting search parameters must fit the topic of interest to narrow the results returned. So, as an example of the databases are Agricola, Embase, Cochrane Library, Google Scholar, and others. Furthermore, the utility of gray literature begins with a well-rounded evaluation of the documentation. You use the same skills you would use to evaluate any other material. Consider the author, their affiliations and qualifications. Check reference lists to see who and what other material has been taken into account. Any data collection methods and analysis should be transparent. Examine the literature reviews and thesis to track search strategies and access possible biases. Check the date. Check the accuracy of any information and try to find an update if it's older. Check the dates of references to make sure the authors aren't relying on out-of-date and incomplete information. So in conclusion, doing any kind of comprehensive, systematic review requires a wide range of source material, which includes gray literature. In this presentation, we discussed the definition, types, formats, and providers of gray literature. Additionally, we discussed the utility and value and the drawbacks, along with the research value of gray literature. And finally, we discussed the utilization of gray literature. What we take away is gray literature is an invaluable resource when doing research and presenting research findings based on a nonprofit or non-commercialization of the data under investigation. And finally, thank you for your attention. At this time, we'll take some questions.